Very well. Now, Scarecrow, you've got your brains.
Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning.
I can see they're working already. And the Tin Man has his heart.
How do I love thee? Let me count the ways.
You better be careful with that or you'll be breaking some hearts.
Yes, sir.
And you, Blind, you've got your courage.
You bet I have.
Easy there, Tiger.
Lion?
Oh, yes, of course. Now you've all gotten what you've come for. Now you can be on your merry way.
But you've forgotten about Dorothy.
Yeah, what's the meaning of this?
Are you trying to pull a fast one on us?
You promised to help her get back to Kansas.
Oh, yes, I have, haven't I?
You have. Can't you help me, oh great wizard?
Oh, yes, of course I can. I knew I was forgetting something, and it just so happens there is room in the balloon for one more.
One more? But there are two more of us. Toto's coming too. Isn't there any room for Toto?
Who's Toto?
You know Toto, she's my dog.
Oh, yes, no.
Oh, but I can't leave Toto. Please tell me she can come.
Well, yes, I suppose we can make it work. Come on, then we must be off at once.
Oh, but, oh my, where is she? Has anyone seen Toto?
I thought she was with you.
Let me do the thinking. When did you last see her?
It was right before the wizard gave you your brains. She ran just over there.
Unleash the anchors. We set sail for Kansas. Straight away. Come, Dorothy.
But I can't find Toto. She just has to come with us.
No, Dorothy. The balloon is almost off the ground. You must come.
Toto, here, Toto.
Dorothy, quick! The wizard's flying away without you.
No, wait, you can't leave.
It's too late, Dorothy. I promise to keep my promise. If we shall ever meet again, I will help you get back to Kansas.
Oh, now I shall never get home to Kansas.
It's okay, Dorothy. You can stay with us.
That's a great idea. After all, I was very sad to think you might have to go.
I had the very same thought.
Oh dear, oh my, I must be going so behind.
Oh, Toto, there you are. No, Toto, no. Bad dog. Don't you see I'm very displeased with you? I couldn't find you, and now the wizard's gone, and we'll never get home to Aunt Em and Uncle Henry. Oh, Toto, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you. We'll find our way home, somehow, some way.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
It's just a bit of a breeze.
Yeah, nothing to be afraid of. See?
Perhaps I was mistaken. That's more than just a bit of a breeze.
I know those winds. We have them all the time back in Kansas, and that's what brought me here to begin with. You're exactly right, Scarecrow. That's no breeze. That's a tornado!
A tornado, oh no!
Oh, that's nothing. Come on, let me at it.
Don't you dare, Lion! Even though you're full of courage, now you'd be a fool to go head on with a tornado. Come on, everyone. We must find shelter and fast.
No, it's too late. Look, it's got us. It's got us.
Everyone, just stay calm.
Stay calm, but I'm afraid of heights. Oh dear, my new heart is about to pound right out of my chest. Maybe I should have asked the wizard for some courage instead.
Oh my, all my stuffing is starting to unstuff.
Oh, Toto, it's okay. Don't be afraid, Toto.
We're just flying. It's all flying high in the sky, just like those flying monkeys.
Oh, don't mention them. Not now. They give me the heebie-jeebies.
Would you look at that?
That's the umbrella that the Wicked Witch of the West always carried.
Oh, don't mention her either. She really gives me the heebie-jeebies. What's that?
I haven't a clue.
I'm afraid I don't know what that is either.
Now, don't tell me you're afraid of a little thing like that.
I know what that is. That's a munchkin hat. All the munchkins wear them.
Now, I know what that is.
Of course, anyone would know what that is.
That's a piece of the Yellow Brick Road.
You are correct.
It looks like all of Oz is caught up in this tornado. Lion, Tin Man, come back!
Dorothy!
Scarecrow!
It's no use, Dorothy. I can't fight this wind.
Scarecrow, come back!
Don't worry, Dorothy. I shall find you again.
No, Scarecrow. Not you too. At least I still have you, Toto. But look, the storm has passed, and I don't think we're flying anymore. No, we're certainly not flying, but we do seem to be falling. Oh my, I can't even see the ground from here. Do cats eat bats? Do bats eat cats? Orange marmalade? Why, we must be well past the Great Desert by now. One thing is for sure, I don't think we're in Oz anymore, Toto. Perhaps we're in Kansas again. Oh, we must be falling for miles and miles. How tiresome this is. Now, that was awfully, terribly, downright.
Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my, oh my. No more dilly-dallying down, Dill.
Munchkins. It's me, Dorothy. Don't you remember? I saved you from the Wicked Witch of the East. They mustn't remember me. I guess it has been such a long time since we left Munchkin City. My, look how the flowers grow here. They're so large, but ever so lovely.
Girl, what you doing?
Did that flower just talk?
Hey now, fuck off, like don't you?
Oh my, you can talk?
Of course we can talk. Darling, who do you think we are? When there's anyone worth talking to. And there hardly ever is. Oh, Rose, don't be such a thorn. She's just a little girl.
Are you sure? Because her feet are as big as bush logs.
But you're so large.
Who are you calling large?
She's talking to all of us, duh.
Yeah, who's she calling large? She's the one that's tiny.
Oh, I guess I hadn't thought of it that way. But am I really only as tall as a flower?
Only as tall as a flower? You had better watch it, short stuff. I know confucius. Rose, don't get your petals in a bunch. Darling, if you don't have anything nice to say, then you shouldn't say anything at all.
That's very wise, thank you. I'm sorry I disturbed you.
Disorganized? Nah. I got my bubbles and my crayons right here.
Oh, Daisy. Don't worry about it. We're all little. Just keep your nose to yourself and you'll be fine. And that goes for you too, you little mutt. Get away, I'll put you in the D-Not.
And by the way, that's a place in the Queen's Dungeon where unknown creatures are taken.
By the way, your petals are looking a little wilted. They could use a bit of water.
Now, that wasn't very nice at all. I didn't mean anything by it, and neither did Toto. Come on, Toto.
Who are you?
I'm Dorothy Gale of Kansas.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, why wouldn't I be?
I'll ask the questions, not you.
Now, that hardly seems fair.
Why?
For starters, I don't even know your name. I should at least know yours since I gave you mine.
Why?
Because that's how a proper meeting goes.
Why?
Because it's polite.
How so?
I've had enough of this. Come on, Toto.
Where are you going?
To Kansas?
Where's Kansas?
I don't know if you must know, but if you know, it would be kind of you to tell me.
No.
No as in you don't know, or no as in you won't tell me?
Yes.
Oh, this is simply absurd.
Come back. I've something important to say. A tutor who tutored a flute. Tried to tutor two tutors to toot. Said the toot to the tutor. Is it harder to toot or to tutor?
Is that all?
No.
Ugh, I've had enough of this, Toto. Come on.
One side will make you grow, and the other will make you shrink.
One side will make me grow, and the other will make me shrink? I wonder what you suppose he means, Toto. One side of what?
Of the mushroom. Duh.
Oh, what beautiful flowers! These remind me of a poem. Roses are red, violets are blue. These flowers are lovely, and Dorothy might think so too.
Oh my, could you please put me down?
Oh, I'm sorry,
Whoa, put her down. Get your filthy leaves off of her.
Oh my goodness, how is this possible? It's more than my heart can bear.
Ooh, my turn.
Oh,
Oopsie daisy.
excuse me, but what are you?
That's none of your business. I am a rose. Don't be such a show-off, Rose.
Yeah. How could something so ugly be so beautiful?
Did he just call us ugly? Girls, I seem to have forgotten. What do we do to those that disrespect flowers?
I was only trying to get Dorothy a gift.
Dorothy. Haven't we heard that name before?
Nah. Excuse me, sir, have you seen Dorothy? I said, have you seen Dorothy? Why, what a curious creature. I say, he looks just like an egg.
Now, just who do you think you are, calling me an egg?
I didn't say you were one, I said you looked like one. You are one, after all. You're awfully oblong.
How insulting.
I didn't mean it like that. You mustn't get all boiled up about it.
Boiled? Oh, now you're really trying to pick a fight.
No, I don't wish to fight.
Sounds like it's me.
But it's true, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Here, listen to this. It is not enough to say we must not wage war. It is necessary to love, peace, and sacrifice for it.
Now you're really trying to crack me up, man.
Please, sir, by any chance, have you met a girl by the name of Dorothy?
I don't know. What's your name?
I'm not a girl, now am I?
How should I know? I'm just an egg.
I thought you said...
I may call myself an egg if I wish. You may not.
Very well. I'm a Tin Man. A Tin Woodsman, that is. You can call me Tin Man.
Oh, well, in that case, it's less amazing. I'm Humpty Dumpty!
Oh dear, how awful! He's broken into 1,000 little pieces! Help! Anyone, someone please help!
Are you the one who called for help?
Yes, it was me.
Me? No, of course it wasn't me, you fool. I didn't cry for help. You must make me say it was you.
Yes, that is exactly what I meant to say.
Very well, there's I heard your cries for help.
And I'm so glad you did.
No, you didn't. I did. I just said that. Didn't you hear me?
Yes, you did hear me.
Excellent. It's a good thing that you heard me and I heard you. Well then, after I heard you, I gathered all my men and now we have to ride. What's the trouble?
He's fallen.
Who's fallen?
I didn't fully get his name. Humpty something.
Back here, sir. We've got a man down.
Egg, that is.
Looks like foul play.
Yeah, it looks like he was pushed over.
A pretty easy thing to do.
So he was pushed over easy then.
That's what I'd say.
What's the plan?
I didn't say a plot was hatched.
No, it's not what it looks like. It was an accident.
You seem to know quite a bit. What happened here, Iron Man?
Tin. I'm a Tin Man.
Ew, you're walking on eggshells there, man.
Yeah, I'd be careful correcting the king if I were you.
No, I mean he's really walking on eggshells. Step back, you're disturbing the privacy.
But there was no crime.
We'll see what the queen thinks about that. Men, arrest him.
But I'm telling you, when I crossed my heart, I didn't do anything wrong.
Cross your heart? Well, you've done it now. How dare you cross the queen?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Quiet. We've got to read you your last rites.
You are under arrest. You have the right to become headless. Anything you say or do will be used against you. You have the right to have a gurney present during execution. If you cannot afford a gurney, a shall shall be appointed to you.
What kind of rights are those?
Like we said, your last rites.
No, I didn't do anything wrong.
The queen's short out of your head. I heard a story about this once. Genie, come out. Open sesame.
Come on, then. Put him up. Put him up.
Easy there, pal. You're likely to put out an eye.
I'd like to put out your eye.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you try.
Try? Try. I'll do more than try. As a wise man once said, do or do not, there is no try.
Oh, so you're a little bit wise guy now, ain't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Give me your best shot.
You go first. That way at least you'll have a chance.
I already have the advantage.
Oh, yeah? Prove it.
I'm the oldest.
That's nothing. I'm the fastest.
Well, I'm the smartest.
Are not.
Am so.
Are not.
Am so.
Are so.
Am not.
See, ha, you're not the smartest.
Yeah, well, I'm the toughest.
But I'm the bounciest.
And you're the wimpiest.
Are not.
Are so.
Are not.
Are not.
Are so.
Ha, see? The wimpiest by unanimous decision. Now who's the smartest, eh?
Not you.
Is me.
Not.
Is.
Hey now, what's going on here? What's all the fighting for?
He spoiled my nice new rattle.
Did you?
I did.
He did, so we've agreed to have a battle.
Very well. Who's first?
Not with you. With each other.
Fine, I can settle this. The one of you that beats me wins the battle. Which one of you thinks they can handle me? I'm not afraid.
He just said he doesn't want to fight you.
I didn't say that, you did.
No, you didn't!
All right. Enough of this nonsense.
You haven't seen the last of me, pal.
Conscience, you that should watch your back, because I'm always watching.
Enough. Now, have you seen Dorothy?
Negatory.
It's a positive.
Well, which is it?
What he said.
Fine, we'll have to have a battle to see who's right.
Ooh, a battle.
A battle.
All right, when I say break, I want a clean fight. In the event of a knockdown, the one still standing will direct to a neutral corner. No blows below the belt. Any questions?
Yeah. Who's Dorothy?
She's my friend. I'm trying to help her get back to Kansas. You, any questions?
Yeah. Why are we fighting again?
Because that's what you wanted in the first place.
Oh yeah, a battle.
All right, break.
Oh
it's getting late. The time's expiring and I'm perspiring. Oh, fiddle. I mustn't be so overdue. More even worse belated. Time's a waste, so I must be hasty. Oh, I'm late.
White Rabbit. Oh, it seems I'll never catch up with her. If only there was someone here who could help me.
Dorothy, is that you?
Me?
Oh, you look very different.
I'm sorry.
I'm looking for Dorothy. You're her, aren't you?
No. At least I don't think I am.
Oh, well, have you seen her?
Who?
Dorothy, I'm hoping to find her so I can help her get back to Kansas.
Kansas?
Yes, it's our home.
Is that near London?
No, it's somewhere below the rainbow, way down low.
Never heard of it.
Well, you haven't seen her, have you?
No, but I'll tell her you're looking for her if I do. What's your name?
I'm Glinda, the good witch of the north.
And I'm Alice.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
I'm no witch at all.
Oh, then what are you?
That's a curious question.
Well, you certainly don't look like a winged monkey.
I should hope not.
And you're much too tall to be a munchkin.
Thank you.
So, what are you then?
I'm just a girl.
I can see that, but what type of girl are you?
A human one.
Oh, you're a meat person. How lovely.
A meat person?
Why, yes, that's what we call all the humans in Oz. Dorothy's a meat person, too.
Am I in the land of Oz?
Oh, no. This isn't Oz. Oz is land that I call home, and I'm most certain that this isn't it. I'm not sure where this place is exactly, but it's very lovely.
Oh, I disagree. It's been nothing but unpleasantness since I came here. First, I was shrunk to the size of a snail. Then I was grown to the size of a great tree. And then I almost drowned in my own tears. And then I ran a useless caucus race with a bunch of crazy birds. This is a miserable place, if I must say.
Oh, but it's lovely.
Speak for yourself. But say, if you're a witch, I don't suppose you could help me, could you?
I cannot, for you don't have the proper footwear.
My shoes are lovely, thank you.
No, I mean, you don't have the silver slippers. Dorothy has them, only she doesn't know how they work. That's why I'm following her. I wish to find her and tell them how they can help her get home.
Oh, can't you help me somehow? Perhaps you have an extra pair?
As I said before, I cannot, but there may be someone who can. He has a magical flying machine that can take him anywhere, and I do believe he's lost in this Wonderland himself.
Who may that be?
Why, the wonderful Wizard of Oz, of course.
How shall I find him?
It's simple. You just follow the yellow brick road.
What yellow brick road?
That does seem to be a pity. Well then, your guess is as good as mine. Farewell.
Oh wait, I have so many more questions to ask you. I wonder if I really do look like a witch to her. I should hope not. When I get home, I'll be certain never to gaze into a looking glass again.
Twas Frillick and the slivy toads, the gyre and gimble in the wave. All mimsy were the boar goats and the mome wrasse outgrave. Beware of the jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite and the claws that catch. Beware of the jub-jub bird and shun the frumious bandersnatch.
Spoken well, Hatter, but I wonder, why should the Borgos be so mimsy? If I were a Borgo, I'd be quite a mimsy.
No, not if there were jabberwock close by. In that case, I do wager you be consumed with mimsy.
That's overstating it. Mimsiness is a wild overreaction, even for a Borgo. That's just what I'd say.
Aha! I thought I heard voices over here. Who are you?
I am Dormouse, and I believe I left the stove on.
May I join you?
No, there's no room.
Just enough room for little.
You're wrong. Anyone can see that there's plenty of room here. See,
I think your straw wants some stuffing.
you may be right about that after such a terrible storm. But I must say that's an awfully odd way to greet a guest.
You aren't a guest. You aren't invited.
And besides, you can't be our guest because we're all out of butter. The hair used it all up fixing my watch.
It was the best butter.
But it didn't provide the fix, and it hasn't helped us find time, now has it?
No.
We must find time so we can set things straight. But how will we ever find time when it's always tea time? It's always 6 o'clock. But I wonder if this fella's seen him.
I'm afraid I haven't.
I have.
But perhaps you could help me. Have you seen a girl?
Never once?
Now that's completely improbable. Statistically speaking, even at your age, the odds are that you have at least seen one girl in your lifetime, probably several.
Nope, not one.
But I'm looking for a young girl, my friend. Her name is Dorothy.
Beautiful girl. pearls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted.
Well, that's an excellent riddle. I have one too. Why is a raven like a writing desk?
That's easy. Poe wrote on both.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. That's 3 wrongs wronger than 2 rights. Here, I have another.
You can't fool me. This noggin is stuffed full of brains now. Go ahead, do your worst.
How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
The answer is simple. A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Wrong again, but I guess we'll give you one more chance. Why did the chicken cross the road?
To prove he was not chicken.
Strike 3.
Find me some peanuts and cracker jacks. Oh, I don't care if I ever get back.
Well, this is getting me nowhere. I must find Dorothy as soon as possible, so I'll just be on my way.
On your way? Where?
To find Dorothy.
Ooh, an adventure! That's an excellent idea.
I'll just grab my hat.
Oh no, you don't have to come.
Nonsense! Dormouse, sure join us. I wasn't sleeping. I heard every word. And I volunteer as tribute to eat all the cheese.
We're going on an adventure. Come quick or else you'll fall asleep again.
Very well.
Oh, whippersnapper, Tito Winks. Winks, the time is racing away so quickly. I might as well be a white turtle. Oh, golly, I must go, go, go!
What an odd little rabbit. I wonder where she's off to so fast, if she might be able to help me find Dorothy.
Oh, goody, good, good. There's no one here, not a single soul. I think I shall have a try. Oh, Plum, no one makes tarts like the Queen of Hearts.
Hello there, can you help me?
I'm sorry, you can't be here right now, but you can come again later.
Why not? I have just as much right as you. What are you hiding there?
Oh, absolutely nothing.
I don't believe you. Show me your hands.
Very well. I've taken the Queen's tarts, but please don't tell on me.
Why shouldn't I? If you've knowingly done something wrong, you should face the consequences.
Well, that's too bad, because now you will. Ha! See, I've tricked you. Now I won't have to have my head rolled.
You dishonest girl.
You know, that's why they call me the Knave of Hearts.
Will the Queen really have my head?
It's absolutely certain. You know, she's very, very, very temperamental.
No, I'll just tell her the truth, and she'll never believe you.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but, you know, I'm sure she'd be willing to side with me as one of her faithful and loyal servants, and you're just a strange little girl from a weird little land.
Oh.
Oh, what a crook. Oh, no, miss, don't be afraid. I won't hurt you.
How can I be sure?
I want to help you. I saw what she did and how she tricked you. Don't worry, miss. I'll help defend your honor, but I best catch her before she gets away.
What a surprise. It's the first kind and helpful creature I've met in this place, and it's a great big lion.
Where are the tarts? Who stole the Queen's tarts? Oh my, the Queen will have my head for this. Who stole the tarts? You!
It wasn't me,
Who are you?
My name is Alice.
Where are the Queen's tarts?
Someone took them.
I can see that. Now tell me where they are and we'll both keep our heads.
Someone ran off with them.
I don't have time for games, you foolish little girl. Now, I have so many invitations to deliver. Oh, guards, come quick.
No, I've told you it wasn't me. Someone ran off with them. I can't tell you where they are.
Guards! Arrest her!
Why?
She stole the Queen's tarts.
I didn't.
See, just look at her hands.
We've caught you red-handed.
No, that was a trick.
Sorry, I'll just read you your last rites.
No, I've told you it was a knave. The knave of hearts and the Queen's.
You are under arrest. You have the right to become headless. Anything you do...
Let her go.
Let me go.
Quiet, you. She didn't do anything.
Yes, she did. The proof is against her.
No, it isn't. Look at her bag.
That's really nothing.
Huh? These tarts. These are charts.
Those
What's
are my
the meaning
pie
of this?
charts. You know, I collect pie charts. I like statistics, okay? Some people even call me the neighbor charts, you know. It's up to you.
You know, I sold the whole thing. She must have switched the bags.
It's true. Well, as there's no clear culprit and you both seem to be at fault, we'll let the queen decide your fate. Come, you'll both make your case before the queen.
Quick, run! I'll be right
Get
back.
her!
Watch what you're doing, Five. You're dripping paint everywhere.
Sorry, Your Highness, it's my fault. 6, water down the paint.
What's that?
That's right, Five. Just blame it on others.
Is it true that you watered down the paint?
Yes, Your Majesty, so only we would have enough paint to paint all the roses red.
Off with your heads!
What? Me too. It's all 6's fault.
Yes, you. I asked both of you to paint the roses red, not the ground red. Off with your heads!
Your Majesty.
What's going on here? Why is my navel all tied up?
Well, there's a suspicion that a certain someone has committed a great crime against you, my queen.
But who would dare? Tell me what happened.
Someone else stolen your tarts.
The tarts?
The tarts.
Who stole the tarts?
There's a strong possibility she did.
But I didn't. You've no proof.
Well, someone saw her.
5, 6, take her away to the dungeons.
Wait, Your Majesty, please hear me out. You know, it was the girl. She was caught red-handed. I'll have my lawyers hear about this. They're ruthless.
What girl?
There was a girl there.
Who?
Her name is Alice, Your Majesty.
Where is she?
We don't know. She got away.
Where is she?
Got away.
Yep.
Darn.
How could you let this happen?
Well, we couldn't help it. She had a giant lion protecting her.
I don't care if there's a fire-breathing squid protecting her. Find her at once. My tarts are missing and just go.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Wait, no, not you. You go. Find the girl.
Me?
Now.
All right. Okay, bye.
You. I want this girl found immediately. Put some wanted posters up. I want them everywhere.
But I have so many invitations to deliver new tarts to make.
Then do both at the same time.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes. 5, 6. I want all of these roses painted before the guests arrive, and if so much as a drop is spilled upon the ground, then I shall have both of your heads. Understood? Where'd they go? These roses need painting. Off with their heads. Off, I say.
I need to roll that up first. I always roll it up so I
There
can
you are, my
plant
queen.
the thing.
I see you're hard at work, keeping your executioner schedule busy as always.
No, it's too
Why are
much
you all
work.
wet?
I only
We ran into a rainstorm on the way back.
You smell like a soggy poodle. Step away.
But I have good news. I brought you presents.
Oh, how thoughtful. What is it? Is it big?
Yes.
Is it shiny?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
Is it meant to be worn around my neck, on my ears, or on my finger?
No.
Where's her
No for
there he
all
is.
three.
Nope,
I'm
that's...
stumped. What is it?
Yet another criminal that needs beheading.
Not what I was hoping for, but I suppose it's good enough. Tell me, who is this criminal?
Right here, my queen.
No, I didn't do anything. I could never harm anyone.
And what did this man do that I should have him beheaded?
He killed someone.
Who?
An egg, Your Majesty. Yep, cracked him up into 1,000 pieces.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Oh, but it was terrible.
It sounds delicious.
No, he's right. It was a terrible murder. It's no joke, Your Majesty.
Off with his head.
Yeah, off with his head.
That will do you no good. If you chop off my head, I'll just have the tinsmith replace it with a new one, just as he did before.
The tinsmith can fix you?
Yes, he made me. After my axe was enchanted and chopped off all my parts, he made me new parts.
Then off with the tinsmith's head.
No, I proclaim the sentences around here. Besides, this man could prove useful to us. What can you do?
Well, the wizard gave me a new heart. Now I can feel love and joy and empathy and laughter.
That's no use to me. What else can you do?
How about this? Oh, my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Oh, my love like a melody that's sweetly played in tune.
Aww. Quiet, you. And you. I thought I sentenced you to death.
Oh, my.
Aha. That's just it. I know how you can help me. You say you have an accident with all these beheadings. My current accident seems to be too busy to keep up. You can be my new executioner.
Oh, but I couldn't.
I'll even put you in charge. You can be head of the beheadings.
That sounds terrible. I could never.
And your life will be spared in return. Now, cut the cards.
That sounds terrible. That would break my new heart.
Off with their head. Now or I'll have your head too.
I'm sorry to anger your Majesty, but I just can't.
Don't you know who you're dealing with? I am the Queen of Hearts. I make all the rules and you just broke rule number 1. Never refuse the Queen. Off with their heads. Didn't you hear me? That means you. Turn to stone. Serves him right for refusing my orders. Now, where was I?
For the wizard, an invitation from the queen to play croquet.
From the queen, an invitation for the wizard to play croquet.
And, for whoever knows of her whereabouts, a bounty on the head of a girl named Alice for wrongs against the queen.
For wrongs against the queen, a bounty on the head of whomever may have knowledge of the whereabouts of a young girl named Alice.
Fair enough. Please deliver both to his wizardness.
W. Oz. W. Oz. It's the wizard. It just has to be the wizard, Toto. His balloon must have been swept here by the tornado, just as we were. And if it is the wizard, then it must mean I'm back to my normal size again. Oh, Toto, this is wonderful. Now that we found the wizard, he can help us get home to Aunt Em and Uncle Henry. Ahem. Ahem.
There's no use knocking.
Why's that?
2 reasons. First, I am on the same side as the door as you. Perhaps if I were on the inside of the house and you knock, you might be getting somewhere.
Very well, then go inside and let me in, footman.
There's no use knocking.
Now what is it?
Reason number 2, the wizard may refuse you. You have seen the Great Oz.
But I must see the wizard. He promised to help me. Please, can't you let me in?
I'll pass along your message to him.
No, Toto, it was just like trying to get into the Emerald City all over again.
I have good news. He said he would grant you an audience.
May I come in then?
Yes, but the wizard does not wish to be seen.
But you just said...
That he does not wish to be seen, which is not the same as he doesn't wish to be spoken to.
Then how am I to speak with him?
You will address him as he sits behind the screen.
I am Oz the Great and Powerful. Who are you and why do you seek me?
Oh, wizard, it's me, Dorothy. Dorothy again with Toto.
Dorothy?
Yes, you promised to help me when we were all swept away by the tornado. Don't you remember?
Oh, yes. I will help you, but first, you must do something for me.
What more must I do? I've already killed the Wicked Witch of the West at your request.
You must defeat the Queen of Hearts.
Why must I defeat her?
The Queen of Hearts is a terrible tyrant. You find that she is just as wicked as the Wicked Witch of the West.
How so?
She has built a great army of chess pieces and playing cards.
Chess pieces? Playing cards? Now, that doesn't sound so terrible. Definitely not as terrible as those awful winged monkeys.
But she is very terrible, and she puts even the most of innocents to death in the worst ways imaginable.
But you know I cannot kill anyone. I only kill the Wicked Witches by mistake.
You need not to kill the Queen. You must journey to her rose garden and beat her at a simple game of croquet.
Very well, that seems simple enough. But how will that stop her?
She never loses at croquet, but she must.
I don't follow.
Her power rests only in the image of power she has created for herself, and that is also her greatest weakness. As long as she appears to be unbeatable, she will remain unbeatable. Beat her at croquet, and the people of Wonderland will see that the Queen can be conquered. They will see that the Queen is not to be feared, and they will do the rest of the work on their own, and she will fall like the house of cards she has built.
Very well, that seems simple enough. I will agree if you promise to help me.
I promise, and I will also provide you with helping your friends. I believe you know this ferocious beast.
Oh, Lion, it's you! I thought I'd never see you again.
Dorothy!
And where are the others?
I'm sorry, Dorothy. I was separated from them. I haven't found them yet.
But you just may. Time will tell if they have the brains and the heart for it. So I'm sure they will find you. But for now, you shall have another in your party. May I introduce you to Alice?
It's very nice to meet you.
And the same to you. But did you say your name was Alice?
Yes, the wizard said that he can help me get home too. My home is in England. If only we can defeat that wicked queen. I guess we'll be working together.
Oh my, but I've just heard the queen is looking for a girl named Alice.
I know.
Yes, I have just received such word from my footman.
But how do you expect her to enter the queen's presence if she's sure to be taken prisoner?
The queen only knows Alice by name. Alice will simply have to use a pseudonym.
I've always wanted a secret identity. Don't worry, Dorothy. It's just as the wizard said. The queen doesn't have any real power, just the impression of power. And besides, we have a brave and tough lion protecting us. He's already saved me once.
You have?
I have. I'm not afraid of no queen.
Very well then, just remember, the queen is very temperamental. And if you wish to defeat her, you mustn't anger her. You should also know she doesn't play fair.
Are you sure we have to do this? It sounds impossible.
Yes, the people of Wonderland are counting on you. But here, take this. It may prove useful.
Very well. How are we to find the queen?
I do not know. But until you find the queen, you will not see your homes again.
Dorothy! Dorothy!
Beatrice, Hermione, Gertrude!
Stop that! You mustn't call out for other girls. We're looking for Dorothy and no one else.
Well, that's perfectly illogical.
Impossible!
Not impossible, but rather very probable. You see, if we find Beatrice, perhaps she could just help us find Hermione, who could help us find Gertrude, who in turn could help us find Dorothy.
Yes, and they shall all join us on our adventure.
Party.
Unless Gertrude happens to know how to find Dorothy first, then there'll only be 2 more joining us, which won't make it a party, but only a small gathering.
Either way, it's still an adventure. And perhaps we'll find time along the way as well.
Just stay quiet. You all are driving me mad.
Now that's what's impossible.
Impossible.
Quite right. We're not driving anywhere. We're walking.
And that's just the smallest point of it, though. The Scarecrow's clearly mad already, so if we were driving her anywhere, we'd naturally be driving her sane.
Why'd I ask the wizard for brains? It just makes the ones without brains all the more exasperating.
Oh, we have brains, all right.
That's right. If I didn't have brains, where else could I set my hat?
Don't mind me. I just have a couple of logs to saw, and I promise I won't miss anything. Then I'll catch up.
Wake up, Cat. Wake up right now or I'll bite you.
All right. I'm awake. Now, why must you be so angry about it?
Because cats are rude.
What's the word about sleeping?
You're in my way. How dare you cross my path?
I wasn't crossing anywhere.
See? Rude.
You've got it the wrong way around. After all, you crossed my path. If that's the definition of rude, then I'd say you're the rude one.
Oh my, Toto, what has gotten into you?
I'll tell you what happened. Your dog was being very rude to me.
No, Toto, no, stop it this instant. Oh my, Toto, did you lose that cat again? I must say, I've never met such an odd sort of cat.
Oh my, where has she gone? There you are.
No, Toto, no, stop it. That cat is really odd, isn't it?
Dorothy's right. Cats aren't meant to vanish like that. I should know being a cat myself. That's very strange.
You're not referring to little me, are you?
Oh my, there you are again.
Why would you call me odd?
For starters, you grin an awful lot for a cat.
I like to think other cats don't grin enough.
But the oddest part is how you seem to disappear and reappear whenever and wherever you like.
Or perhaps it's you who is odd for staying in one place all the time.
Why, that's not odd at all.
Says who?
Says everyone. Why, that's just a rule of nature.
Is it? I've never heard of such a rule.
Toto, come back. We have to find our way to the queen.
You wrote to Ruth thinking that everyone else was odd. Perhaps someone could help you find where you're going.
Very well then, can you help us?
That depends a good deal on where you want to get to. If you don't know where you're going, does it matter what path you take?
We're trying to find the Queen of Hearts.
Oh, then you should go that way. If you can't succeed with toadstools, go that way. If you wish to frolic with the Borgo.
She's having a game of croquet today, and we wish to play.
Oh, good. And I shall see you there.
But wait, if you're going too, can't you help us? Oh my, why must you keep doing that? Toto, Toto! Now, which way was it? This way or that way? With all this disappearing and reappearing again, I've completely turned myself around.
Well, I suppose you could go that way. Or you could go that way.
What? Who said that? Did that horrid cat come back again?
But if I were you, I most certainly wouldn't go that way.
Oh, Scarecrow, it's you!
Dorothy, I found you! And Lion, and Toto, and...
It's okay, she's my friend. You can trust her.
I am Alice.
Pleasure to meet you, Alice.
But we mustn't just say her name to just anyone, Scarecrow. See, the Queen is looking for her.
Who is this queen? Is she as terrible as I hear?
Oh, Scarecrow, she is just terrible.
The wizard is sent to solve to find the queen. Dorothy must beat her at a game of croquet, and then he'll help her get back to Kansas.
Why, that's great.
See, but Scarecrow, the oddest part is we just met this little cat who told us the way was that way. But you just said not to.
You don't want to do that.
Why?
That's why.
There she is! See who? That's she. She's right there. A girl! Are you sure you're a girl?
Why, yes!
Well, I thought you looked different.
Don't mind her. She's never seen a girl before. I'm the Hatter. Don't believe them if they tell you I'm mad.
I promise I won't.
Be careful making promises you can't keep.
And you are?
I am Beatrice.
Fantastic!
But she just told me her name was...
Shh, just go with it.
I just knew we'd find you, Beatrice. That must mean you're Hermione.
No, this is Dorothy. We found her.
Oh, what a pity. Our adventure's over, and we still haven't found the others. Poor Hermione and Gertrude.
Who are they?
No one, just some girls they were looking for.
What happened to them?
Nothing. They just made them up in their heads.
And still, we shall never find them. It seems they shall be lost forever. How tragic. March here, say some words, will you? Hello? Mustard? Jitterbug? Thank you.
Well, you found us, and at least that's something. Can you help us? We're trying to find our way to the Queen's Rose Garden.
Oh, yippee, another adventure! I'll just grab my hat. There we are. Now follow me, everyone. And if we're lucky, we'll have to find Hermione and Gertrude along the way.
It's almost time. I mustn't spare a second for I've only got a minute. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh me, oh my.
Here we are, the Queen's Rose Garden.
And where's the queen?
How should I know? You said nothing of finding her. You asked to find her rose garden, and you found it.
Oh dear, look, it's Tin Man.
Oh no, he's rusted up solid.
How's that possible? Tin doesn't rust.
And
She's
where's
right, you can look it up.
And where's his oil can? He needs his oil.
He needs more than that.
I have just what he needs. A nice warm cup of tea should perk him right up.
How very odd. Why do you keep a tea kettle in your hat?
Very funny, Beatrice. I never took you as one for riddles, but I'll give you the answer anyway. My watch is broken, and it's always 6 o'clock. It's always tea time.
You must have tea for tea time, even if we're on an adventure.
No, stop that. That'll just rust him up more.
I've said it once, but I guess it bears repeating. Tin doesn't rust.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't rust.
I am smarter than you, and so I should know that tin rusts.
Brains are made of straw. I doubt you're smarter.
Who are you?
Oh,
I'm Dorothy Gale, Kansas.
And why are you here?
We've come to play croquet.
Well, I haven't invited you. Off with their heads.
But you have invited us, Your Majesty.
You are cordially invited to join the Queen of Hearts to a game of croquet. Come prepared to lose.
Very well, it seems I have. Now tell me, do you play croquet?
yes, Your Majesty.
And are you prepared to lose?
Well, of course.
They are prepared to face what comes to them.
Very well, give the girls their mallets. Let the games begin.
Oh dear, how are we to play with these?
Just do what the queen does. That's a start at least.
That's rotten advice.
That's sound advice.
Not if she's playing to win. If she does what the queen does, it'll merely be a tie.
Then what do you suggest she does?
play the game your own way.
But I've never played with flamingos and hedgehogs before. How do I even know to play my own way?
Just play.
I believe actually they may be right this time. Just play the game.
Here I am.
Quiet, you've disturbed the swing.
I hope I haven't kept you waiting. Of course we're waiting. We're always waiting.
That's right, my watch isn't fixed yet.
I don't suppose you found time while you kept us waiting. Oh yes, I found lots and lots of time. Where? Right where I was sleeping.
You mean time has passed you by? I don't suppose you met a Hermione or her true buddies left either.
Oh,
You're no use. Go back to sleep.
fun for me. Oh, don't mind us. You can play through.
Beatrice, why don't you give it a try?
Now, Beatrice, it's really quite easy. Just give that bird there a mighty little swing and send that little guy through the hoop.
All right.
Now, did you see that? That wasn't fair.
I did. Don't worry, I'll handle this. Excuse me, but I believe you've broken the rules.
I did nothing wrong. She missed. She had a direct hit. A strict miss by my calculation. You saw it. She missed.
She did.
I concur. I saw the whole thing. The ball went right over there.
Oh, come on. Like, they're the models of a reason.
Hello again.
Oh, there you are.
Hello.
I told you I'd see you here. How's your game? Not exactly as I imagined.
It never is. Anyways, I'm glad I found you.
Why is that?
I found something that might be useful to you.
Now you're very odd. How can this possibly help me?
Look, it's Tin Man's oil can. Scarecrow, lie and look.
I've said it once. I've said it 1,000 times. 10 dozen.
You gotta concede, Harry, so people will never learn.
Dorothy, I've longed to see you since we parted. When we two parted in silence and tears, half broken-hearted to sever for years.
That was very lovely.
What happened to you, Tin Man? Well, the King of Hearts came and arrested me. It was all a mistake, of course. I hadn't done anything. But he left my oil can behind and brought me here through a terrible rainstorm, and I rusted up solid. It was in the nick of time, too. The Queen of Hearts was about to have my head.
Oh, my.
I know. I never thought I'd be so glad to rest, but this time it might have just saved my life.
That's early.
It wasn't all so bad. I had lots of time to think about what I loved in the world. That reminds me, listen to this. My heart leaps up when I behold a rainbow in the sky. So it was when my life began, so it is now. I am a man. So be it and let me grow old, or let me die.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
So lovely, sensitive, really. And you recited so well.
Well, we're glad you're back with us, Tin Man, but we mustn't wait another moment. Dorothy and her friend Beatrice must defeat the Queen of Hearts at a game of croquet before the wizard will help them get home, but it's proving nearly impossible.
Yes, even though it was rusted up, I saw it all, and I must say, it does look very difficult.
Beatrice, why don't you give it another try?
I'll do my best, but my hedgehog ended up all the way over there. I fear I'll never win this dreadful game.
That's her. Stop right there.
She didn't do anything.
What's going on here?
They think that she stole the Queen's tarts, but I stole the whole thing. It was the Knave of Hearts.
What's going on here? There's too much shouting. Why do you disrupt our game?
My king, I do not wish to get in the way of your pleasantries. However, it seems that we found the fugitive.
Which one?
Alice, your majesty.
Nonsense. That girl's name's Beatrice.
But I saw her with my own eyes. She was at the scene of the crime.
Seize her! What shall we do with her, my queen?
Off with her head.
Don't forget the other suspects, Your Majesty.
What other suspect?
The Knave of Hearts, remember you had us seal him up in the dungeon?
Oh, yes. Oh, how exciting. You know what this means, don't you?
No.
Yes, we must have a trial.
Indeed. Come, someone's head shall roll for this, and I shan't be kept waiting.
And what was in your bag when Lion came into the room?
Why, it was nothing but my collection of charts.
Silence!
Could you repeat that for the record?
It was my collection of charts.
Here you have it. The name Hearts didn't steal the
step down. Defense, you're up.
Your Majesty, I would like to first ask that all references to my client as a defense be stricken from the record. It's very clear that the name of Hearts is the one on trial. Objection!
Denied and denied. Let the record show that both parties are guilty until proven innocent.
Your Majesty!
Denied.
Secondly, Your Honor, I would like to ask that the name's entire testimony be stricken from the record.
Denied.
Ooh, this is getting good. Very well, then I would like to call my client to the stand.
Do you swear I told you it was pretty enough to flatter me at all times? So close to your head.
She really will take off your head.
I do.
Where were you on the day the tarts were stolen?
Objection.
On what grounds?
I don't like how you asked that question.
Pardon me, Your Honor. Were you there on the day the tarts were stolen?
Yes.
Off with her head.
Objection! Oh! That is not an admission of guilt, Your Majesty. After all, if she was there, she may have information on the true stealer of the tart.
Very well. Continue.
What did you see when you first arrived?
I saw the tart sitting on a table.
Off with her head.
Objection! Your Honor, may I approach the bench?
Granted.
It's much too hasty to sentence anyone, Your Majesty. If you just wait a moment, you'll see that the knave is the one who's guilty, and then you could sentence her. And you're very pretty.
Very well. Proceed.
Oh dear, this isn't going well at all. I fear the poor girl is doomed.
Don't worry, Tin Man. I saw the whole thing, and Alice is completely innocent. Scarecrow better work it all out.
I certainly hope so.
And what happened next?
That's when the knave came in and stole the tarts.
Interesting. For the record, can you identify the knave? Is she sitting in this courtroom?
Yes, she's right over there.
Objection!
Order.
Your Majesty, you didn't implicated my client.
Silence or I'll hold you in contempt.
Doesn't she hold everyone in contempt?
I saw her too. She did it, Your Honor.
Sit down or I'll have your head too.
You're just full of hot air. I'm not afraid of you.
So be it. Off with his head.
Very well. Who's first? I'm not afraid.
No, stop it! He didn't do anything!
Off with his head. Off, I say.
Stop it! He doesn't deserve this!
Off with his head, and when you're done with him, remove hers next.
No, no, no! Why? You're no queen. You're just a wicked old witch! Oh my God!
Off with her head. Off, I say.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, look, it's Glinda, the good witch of the north. How happy we are to see you.
And the same to you.
You just have to help us.
The queen is going to have her head.
Is that so?
Yes, she won't be kept waiting.
Well, I'm afraid she'll be kept waiting for a very long time. After all, she can't bring any harm to Dorothy as long as she's wearing those slippers.
Then off with her shoes.
Oh, you won't get far in that either. The girl's shoes hold a strong enchantment. You can't touch her.
Fine, then off with Alice's head.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
What's this? A threat against the queen? Off with the witch's head.
I'd like to see you try. With a simple flick of my wand, I can turn you all into spades.
You wouldn't.
Try me.
What is it you want?
Why, I only want to help, and I do believe I can help you all, actually.
How's that?
Well, you want to get rid of these girls, Alice and Dorothy, and their friends, and they only wish to get home. I can help you all.
Very well, but you don't make the rules here. I do. And besides, they still must be sentenced. Therefore, I invoke Rule 43. All persons from other lands must go back to their land at once. And if I see any of these scoundrels in my gardens again, it'll be off with their heads. Court dismissed.
You mean you can really help me get home?
Yes.
But you couldn't before.
You mean you two have already met? Why, yes, when I first came to this Wonderland to help you.
I'm sorry, Dorothy. I've been meaning to tell you, but so much has been happening. How can you help me get home now?
Now that I know how this magic works in this land, I can have you home in a matter of moments. All you have to do is drink the potion you've been carrying with you this whole time.
Oh, my. But I was afraid this would make me go smaller again.
No, didn't you read the label?
Why, yes, it only said, drink me.
Well then,
Well, everything else I drink changed my size, so I suppose this would too. But I found this when I first arrived here. I could have been home ages ago.
Well, sometimes it's better to take the journey than to simply skip to the end.
But what about all the people of Wonderland?
What about them?
Well, the wizard said that if we don't beat the queen at croquet, she'll enslave them all.
Alice, Dorothy, and friends, allow us all to show you our deepest gratitude.
Why's that?
You stood up to the queen and saved us all.
You showed great bravery. If you're brave enough to face her, then we think that we can too.
So you won't allow her to enslave them?
Oh, we never want to help her. We're just so afraid. It was all just a show. But we only ask that you would lead us as we face the wicked one, your majesties.
Your majesties?
Why, yes, her queen's up. You do know that your majesties, right?
Oh my.
Oh, but we must be getting home to our loved ones.
Then who shall lead us?
I know just the pair. The Hare and the Hatter shall lead you.
What's that? I thought I heard my name.
You did.
But how are we to lead the people? It's tea time.
Then your first decree should be to find time to make amends. Or perhaps you could simply have your watch fixed. That way you'll be free to rule.
But they all think us mad.
You're not mad. You just see things differently. And that's a good thing. They shall lead you.
And we shall follow. Thank you once again, Queen Alice and Queen Dorothy.
Woo.
That was a very wise thing you did.
Oh dear, it's all so wonderful. I'm getting all misty-eyed. Oh, do be careful. Tin Man, you'll get all rusted up again.
Yeah, you said you could help her get back to Kansas.
I can, and I will. And it's as easy as can be. After all, she wears the silver slippers. All it takes are 3 clicks of the heels, and the slippers will take her wherever she wishes to go. She could have returned home the very day she put them on.
You mean all this time I had the power to go home and I didn't even know?
Yes, you could have returned home the day you put them on in Munchkinland.
But then you might have never helped me find the wizard to get my brains.
And I my heart.
And I might never have found my courage.
I guess this means we will never have the pleasure of you joining us for tea.
I'm sure it would have been lovely.
But thank you for the invitation.
Oh no, you're not invited.
Oh. I mean, you see, we would invite you, but I think you'd find us to be terrible, terrible hosts.
Why's that?
We're completely out of butter!
I certainly hope you find Gertrude and Hermione, but I especially hope you find time.
Oh yes, he's a rascally fellow. I'm sure he'll show up some way, though. Let's go.
Can you really help us get back to Ash?
Yes, I'll just take you with me. After all, I must return home too.
I hadn't thought of that.
But first, we must get these young ladies off to their homes. Very well, you know what to do. Goodbye.